Welcome to another match. Welcome to another episode of Fandom Fights. Welcome. Oh my God, I'm getting louder as I keep talking. Hello, I'm so excited. We have a very exciting match for you today. Brian versus Zaddeus. It's been destiny to happen. Tim is here with me on the desk. How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing very well. I'm very excited for this match. I know I say that in every match, but genuinely for this one, am excited. Zaddeus nearly escaping retirement in his last match, and Brian going up against probably the worst thing you can, Google. So I'm excited for this match. It's going to be very exciting.
I was wondering if we were going to talk about it, and that's good. Yeah, we talked about it. Great.
Oh, hey.
Really excited. Two competitors looking to get a win, looking to bring those records back up to about 50-50 as we, get ready to get into the Summer Series tournament. This is a play-in match for that. It will decide their rankings. But enough from us. Let's hear what the players have to say in their promos.
Hey, I'm back in Fandom Singles. Kind of feel like I'm getting a fresh start after losing all my matches. One of them against a real opponent, one not so human. But unfortunately, my manager, Ethan Beller, could not be here today, so I'm going to bring in my fandom partner to manage me.
All right. Oh, sorry. I was a little late. Oh, okay, I'm ready. Sorry about that. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You ready for this? You ready for your match?
What are you doing here, Jacoby?
You said you're bringing your fandom partner. I'm gonna rock this. I'm here to manage you. We're ready to go.
You left me. Remember? You abandoned me. You left me here alone, partnerless in this division. What makes you think I want you here now?
I just thought after all we've been through, we could still have some fun times. No, we can't do that.
No, you had to answer the call to the big show, and so you can just scoot off there and go do your own thing.
Oh, okay. After all, fine. Then I guess I don't need you. Yeah,
I may be an ass, but I do need a new team partner, and I found one. So what I did, I decided I'm going to bring in the biggest ass in the community. Hey, look. It's Andrew the Dive Bar.
It's me.
I should clarify. I meant big ass, like personality-wise. I'm not calling him fat. I'm not that.
Well, guy. I mean, both terms work for me. So yes. Either way, you are correct.
Manager. Manage me. Go.
Hi. So this is Brian, the MacGuffin Michaels. He knows things. You don't. Zaddeus seems cool, but he ain't Brian, the MacGuffin Michaels. So we're going to walk all over this league. We got some steel-toed boots that we put on. Brian drank 5 different entire coffee pots worth of Red Bull. So we are set to go. You are going to kill this. I am doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I feel like I'm getting a fresh start here. Although I am like woefully unprepared because I have like several other matches with much higher stakes that I've also been studying for. But I'm gonna have fun. Zaddeus, good luck to you. In the words of my partner, better luck to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess who's back? Back again. That's right. It's me. It's the Z-A-double-D, the Z-Man Zaddeus Smith, back here in Fandom Fights. Man, now, I know you remember, because I remember my last match. It was a retirement match, and it was kind of a little squeaky. I kind of squeaked that win out, but you know what? I'm just glad to be here again. Always like playing Fandom Fights, because I know a little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit, and I love to put that against somebody else that might know either a little bit or a lot. So this is my first match in Fandoms against Brian. So this is going to be a fun match. And, I want to win this match, but if I lose, it's going to sting, but it's not the most important thing, because you know what's the most important thing to me, and that's that I make sure that this match is one of the most entertaining matches that you will ever see, because I do it all for you, the people.
We are back from those promos, and Tim, if there's one thing Fandom has been missing, it is an Andrew Barr promo. Am I correct?
At least he didn't sing in this one.
This is true. He didn't do that. Tim, what'd you think of the promos overall?
I love Zaddeus's promos. I like the people thing at the end that he does. Like I enjoy that. I like that he just wants to give an entertaining match no matter what. I love that. And then the surprise of Barr. Yeah, that's interesting. I did not know this was coming. My God, I am shook. But nonetheless, yeah, no, good stuff from both competitors.
All right. Well, without any further ado, let us get into the match. Round number 1 is going to work as follows. You will be asked 10 questions from 10 fandom categories. They've been randomized. You have 15 seconds to write down your answer. Please turn your board over at the end of the 15 seconds and show us your answer. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point. You will have 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Should you get all 10 questions in round number 1 correct, you would receive a bonus question. Any questions as we get into round number 1? All right.
No questions. Good.
Take us away.
Yes, question number 1 is in the category of Pixar. At the start of The Incredibles, Bob is late for what event because he was out fighting crime?
How often does fighting crime make you late for things?
Not as often as it used to, but
It's really gone. Yeah, crime's really gone.
when I was like 9, I had a Spider-Man costume and then that like silly string web thing, and I like went out into the streets and
5,
kick-assed it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Brian.
I don't remember. I said late for dinner.
And Zaddeus.
I wasn't sure, but I put birthday party maybe? Question mark?
Both incorrect. We were looking for his wedding.
Oh, wow.
How awkward.
That's a pretty big thing to be late for.
Your second question, gentlemen, is in the category Fandom Oscars. And the question is, what was the first Bond film to be nominated for more than 1 Oscar?
Least favorite Bond film, go. No, don't, because that could give something away. Least favorite fandom category, go.
I don't want to.
That could give something away. Least favorite time that I was stupid, go.
Dumbass! You dumbass! You're a dumbass. Such a dumbass. You're an ass.
5. Right now. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Zaddeus.
I'm just putting this on because it had a dope-ass intro song, License to Kill.
It does have a good song. Brian.
Skyfall.
Both incorrect. We were looking for The Spy Who Loved Me. Score and song, I believe, is what it was nominated for.
Shout out to Gladys Knight, though.
Next question is in the Wizarding World. Who does Harry talk to at King's Cross Station after Voldemort kills him in the Deathly Hallows, Part 2?
You ever died?
No.
Oh, really? Not at all?
No. I mean, on the inside, a little bit.
Who did you talk to when you did that?
Every time I win a match and Maggie goes, I would have done better.
3, 2,
It's happened.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Brian
Dumbledore?
and Zaddeus.
Almost put Gandalf, but I put Dumbledore instead.
Dumbledore is correct. Both players on the board as we get into the 4th question, which is in the category of Disney animation. And the question is, to which 90s Disney animated film does George Takei lend his voice? How long ago were the 90s?
Like 30 years ago.
It's a long time at this point.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We're getting old.
Isn't everyone? All the time.
Are you older than me or am I older than you?
I'm probably older than you, maybe.
You're born in 95?
5, 4, correct. 3, 2,
Same here. Ooh.
1. Pens down. We'll leave this mystery for later. Zaddeus
Mulan?
and Brian.
Mulan?
Mulan is correct.
Yay.
If that was wrong, I was going to feel really racist.
It really was. I was feeling the same way. Like,
Go ahead.
Next question is in YA dystopia. In The Death Cure, Brenda drives a bus full of kids through the city and gets cornered. How does the bus escape? So, do we care to share months?
Let's start with the day. What's the
Mine is the 12th.
Mine is also the 12th, and I'm not.
We don't have the same birthday.
I don't know, man. 4,
We would have known if we had the same birthday.
2, 1. I don't know. Pens down. Zaddeus.
It was picked by Crane.
Brian.
That's about a crane.
Both correct. Indeed. Your next question is in the category of Mission Impossible. And the question is, in Mission Impossible, what biblical name does the mole use when communicating with Max?
We can let the birthday thing rest for a minute just so I can say, rewatch this movie again.
Okay.
A lot better than I gave it credit for. This movie is really good.
Fair. Just like
I upped my score. I liked it a lot.
just like the second one.
No.
I know Brian did that.
It's like bad.
3, 2, 1, pens down. Zaddeus, maybe.
Fun fact, I actually like 2 better than I like 3. Job.
And Brian.
Can he keep that a fandom right now, or Job?
Job is corrected. I am no longer the bad guy. That's great.
No, you just have company.
Wow.
All right.
Next question is in Fandom Quotes. Which DreamWorks film features the following exchange? I forbid you to fight in the Trojan War. That's not fair. All my friends are fighting in the Trojan War.
I'll never know, Tim.
First half of the year or second half of the year?
I don't know.
I'm second half.
Oh God, I am too. 5, 4,
It gets closer.
3, 2.
A repeat.
1. All right. Zaddy's using his first repeat.
The question again in Fandom Quotes. Which DreamWorks film features the following exchange? I forbid you to fight in the Trojan War. That's not fair. All my friends are fighting in the Trojan War. Quarter 3 or quarter 4?
Oh, now I have to do math.
Okay, so you're 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, you're right.
I'm 3.
Damn it.
I lost it. I feel like you're in October.
3, 2.
Yeah, so I'm older than you.
And down. Zaddeus.
I hate that I wasted that, but I just put Shrek. I'm not sure.
And Brian.
Mr. Peabody and Sherman?
That is correct. We
Yeah.
have a lead for the first time. Brian is leading 5-4. Is that what you have, Tim?
That is what I have, Nick.
Okay. Gentlemen, your next question is in the category of Marvel. And the question is, what is the real name of Beast in the X-Men franchise? So, Tim, you are older and thus all-knowing. Tell me some things.
Change mocks us with her beauty.
Indeed it does.
That was deep.
From the deepest, most beautiful film.
3, 2, 1, pens down. Brian.
Hank McCoy.
And Zaddeus.
Hey, McCoy.
Both correct for a point.
All right, next question is in DC. Name one non-DC or Worlds of DC fandom villain who appears in the Lego Batman movie. I like this movie quite a bit.
Yeah, it's good.
Lots of fun.
Big fan.
The second and third acts kind of like waver a bit, but
Oh, so 2/3 of the movie is kind of.
I'm saying that there's no like real like
4,
cut point. They kind of
3,
blend together. It feels like it's going on long, but overall,
1. Pens down. We'll go to Zaddeus.
There's 2 I had in mind. I hope I could pick the right one. Calendar Man?
And Brian.
It's not right, but Darth Vader.
Both incorrect. There were
Country King?
There were 2 options. We were looking for either Sauron or Voldemort.
I almost wrote Sauron. God damn it.
So we will get to the last question. No perfect rounds. So this will be the last question of round number 1. And the question comes in Planet of the Apes. In which Apes film is ALZ-113 created, which eventually is renamed the Simian Flu?
I watched a couple films in this franchise today. Can't say which ones, but it was a mixed time.
That's probably the best way to describe this series.
One was quite good, one was quite bad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Zaddeus
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes?
and Brian.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
No!
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh.
With that, Brian leaves round 1 with the lead, 7 to Zaddeus' 5. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 will work. It is the wheel round. We have 8 categories as well as spinners and opponent's choice on a wheel. You will spin the wheel. If you do not like what you spin the first time, you may opt to spin again, but you will be stuck with whatever you spin the second time. You will get 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. Everybody be on alert. Stay aware. Stealing is available in this round. Should you miss, your opponent will get the chance to steal. Brian, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Can we get what the categories are?
I'm always supposed to do that, and then I never do. Your categories are MCU, DreamWorks Animation, YA Dystopia, James Bond, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, Mission Impossible, and Disney Live Action.
Can I take that bottom one that says add choice?
Sure.
I think we do that.
I
think this is a relatively good list for you.
Yeah, it's actually one of the best wheels I've seen in fandom for me, at least.
So, you think we should go second then?
I would go second, just so I get a better idea of what I can afford to go multiple choice on.
I agree.
Second.
All right.
So this is the spin for Zaddeus. Lands on Disney Live Action. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
As they say in one Disney live action movie, Hakuna Matata, spin again. Or is it animated? The world may never know.
Okay. You are stuck with DreamWorks Animation.
Okay.
All right. Tim, would you like to administer the DreamWorks Animation questions?
Absolutely. All right, Zaddeus. Are you ready for your first question in DreamWorks?
Let's go.
What does Hiccup have to do for his final exam in How to Train Your Dragon?
I hope it doesn't have to be too specific. He has to kill a dragon.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
That is word for word what we have as the answer.
Okay, cool.
All right, your next question. Who voices Roddy the Pampered Rodent in Flushed Away?
Let me go and get multiple choice for that.
All right, your options are A, Matt Damon, B, Brad Pitt, C, Hugh Jackman, D, Colin Firth.
My apologies to Matt Damon. I don't really know this, so I'll pick Matt Damon.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Matt Damon. Sorry.
That is incorrect. Ryan, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Matt Damon, B, Brad Pitt, C, Hugh Jackman, D, Colin Firth.
Hugh Jackman.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Zaddeus, your third question. Who becomes the newest Guardian at the end of Rise of the Guardians?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Santa Claus, B, the Easter Bunny, C, the Sandman, or D, Jack Frost.
I'll go Jack Frost.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your fourth question. What actor is called to the stand during the trial in B movie?
Ah. Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Barry Levinson, B, Oprah Winfrey, C, Ray Liotta, D, Kathy Bates.
It was Ray Liotta.
That is correct for one.
Yeah. That's it.
He's a bad fella.
He's a bad fella. All right, and your final question, Zaddeus. Why does Shrek go to see Lord Farquaad at the beginning of Shrek?
Oh, it's because all of the fairy tale characters have moved into the swamp. So because they've been displaced by Lord Farquaad, so he's trying to go to Lord Farquaad to get these fairy tale characters out of his swamp.
That is correct.
Is that word for word on the document?
That's what we had word for word.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay, so Zaddeus gets his total up to 11.
Yes, that's what I have.
Okay, and Brian is 8.
Yep.
Okay. All right, we'll bring back in Bar in the wheel.
I mean, kudos to Zaddeus for getting that answer word for word, man. Like, that's impressive. I don't know if we can handle that.
Right. I would not have been able to get that.
Disney live action.
So, Brian, this is one of the 2 broadest categories on this wheel.
Yeah, this is a category I wouldn't mind ending up with, but I'd like to try to spin for something else.
Exactly. I think you should be good with everything else.
We're spinning again?
Yep.
Okay, this is what you are stuck with. Spinner's choice.
Yeah!
Ooh. Ooh.
So the options again for you are MCU, YA dystopia, James Bond, Planet of the Apes, Star Wars, Mission Impossible, and Disney live action.
So
I'm thinking Mission Impossible is freshest in my mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus,
let's go
I was
Mission
going to say,
Impossible.
yeah. Mission Impossible, baby.
Nick,
Yeah,
is this the first time Mission Impossible has been asked in round 2? I think it might be.
potentially, unless we're shooting things out of order, which we wouldn't do.
Hopefully that means they're all very shallow questions.
That would be crazy.
All right. Brian, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Mission Impossible?
Yes, I choose to accept this mission.
Okay, this round will self-destruct soon.
I did that a long time ago.
Brian, your first question. Which Mission Impossible film features the Chimera virus?
That is Mission Impossible 2.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Which actor who plays a Marvel villain plays Julia's new husband, Eric, in Mission Impossible Fallout?
Wes Bentley.
That is correct for 2 points.
Gets the lead with that one.
Your third question. Who is the last person Ethan wears a mask impersonating in Mission Impossible?
The last one. Here, just to be safe, I'm going to multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, Luther, B, Phelps, C, Claire, D, Kittredge.
Well, Claire is also Phelps, so I'm assuming you mean Jim Phelps.
5,
I'll say Phelps.
3. That is correct. And yes,
Okay.
For 1 point. Your fourth question. In Mission Impossible 3, what type of location do Ethan and Julia get married in?
They get married in the hospital.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. Your final question in the category of Mission Impossible. Who is revealed to have previously been assigned to secretly protect Ethan and Julia in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? We'll take the first or the last name.
Brant.
That is correct. For 2 points. All right. So, thus ends round 2. Brian with the lead, 17 to Zaddeus' 11. Is that what you have, Tim?
That is what I have. Yes.
All right. So, without further ado, we will get into round number 3, which is the betting round. You will have 5 more questions in random fandom categories. You may bet a total of 0 to 2 points. If you get the question correct, you will gain those points. If you get it incorrect, you will lose those points. The first any questions, we get into round number 3. All right.
How many questions are there again?
5.
5? Okay.
Yep.
I've only played in teams. I know what's different.
It's fair.
Yo, great round, man.
The first category that you can bet points on is scores and soundtracks.
Brian, how you feeling with this one?
We don't have any code, so I'm just going to talk on here.
Yeah, we should have done this before.
It's hit and miss for me, so I'm going to keep it relatively low.
Yeah, I think you can still bet points here, but low.
I'll say 1. Well, hey, I'm betting 1. I told you that. There you go.
All right. We'll get bets starting with Brian.
1.
Oh, crazy. Zaddy.
He's a bad man because I'm betting nothing.
All right. Okay, your question in scores and soundtracks. Who sings the song Writings on the Wall for the film Spike Kids? Zaddeus seems upset.
He might have known the answer.
A little bit.
It's the word.
Everyone loves the betting round.
It's the
It's everyone's favorite. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think Zaddeus wrote anything down. Zaddeus? No. And we'll go to Brian.
Is it Sam Smith?
Sam Smith is correct. Brian will gain a point. Zaddeus bet nothing, so he will stay where he is. Tim, what is the second question they can bet points on?
second category they can bet on is in the wizarding world.
Brian, I think we're safe to bet. Yep, exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
We are laughing.
Although the first question I actually got right in round 1 was Wizarding World. Go figure.
Let's see.
No, you're fine. Go.
Okay. All right. I assume we are good. We'll get that starting with Zaddeus.
Who knows? Maybe Sam Smith will come up again. 1.
And Brian.
0.
All right. Tim, go on.
All right, guys, your question. Who does Nymphadora Tonks marry in the wizarding world?
That is what I will name my second child.
Nymphadora Tonks?
Yes.
So middle name Tonks?
No. That's all the first name.
One word, Nymphadora Tonks.
Correct.
And then what's the middle name?
Bill. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, starting with Zaddeus.
I might have been myself. I put Rufus Lupin. Not sure that's his name now.
And Brian.
The Corpse of Dobby.
Yeah. Zaddeus, so close. The answer is Remus Lupin. Not Rufus.
Rufus.
So very close, but Brian will stay where he is as he bets 0. Zaddeus will lose a point. As we get to the third question, which is in the category of Disney animation.
By the way, the middle name should be Swim Tonks. So, Brian.
What are you thinking, my partner?
Nymphadora Tonks.
Nymphadora Swim Tonks.
I don't have to bet. It just matter if I want to for fun. I don't know.
Yeah, I would recommend not for now.
No?
It's a super broad category anyway, so.
All right, fine. Kill my stats. Go for it.
You're welcome.
All right. Bets, starting with Brian.
0.
And Zaddeus.
The happiest times in my life was when I was broke. I put 2.
Okay. Your question. At the beginning of Lilo and Stitch, Lilo feeds a sandwich to a fish in the ocean, making her late for what?
We once watched part of this film in a restaurant bar like item.
Yeah,
Kansas City.
it was on in the background.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was.
I got some good French toast.
Forget what I had, but it was delicious.
I think I had French toast.
5. I don't know what I had.
99% I had French toast.
3, 2,
You were
1.
tall.
Pens down. I was tall. That's correct. We'll go to Brian for stat
It was like a dance rehearsal.
and Zaddy.
It's very fitting that my hatred for this movie came back to bite me. I just put school. She's a kid. Her should be in school anyway.
And your winner, Brian the MacGuffin Michael. The correct answer was indeed dance rehearsal, hula practice, whatever you wanted to call it. So Brian does win. And Zaddeus would have lost anyway for saying he hates Lilo and Stitch, because that is blasphemy here. Tim, what'd you think of the match?
Yeah, it was a good match. Zaddeus didn't seem excited about DreamWorks when he got it, but he did really well in it overall. He had to check the multiple choice a couple times, but it worked out. He did well in it, and Brian then got Spinner's Choice, and that's kind of what sealed the deal, is he was able to get what he wanted and did really well, and there was no way for Zaddeus to come back, unfortunately. And that Rufus was so close. It was so close. But, that's how the game happens. That's how it works sometimes. So.
Indeed. That is how it works. You are correct. Let's talk to our players today. We'll start with our unfortunate second-place finisher, Zaddeus. Zaddeus, I know you didn't win today, but you came in saying you wanted to entertain. It was for the people. I think you accomplished that goal. How do you feel about your performance today?
Well, man, I definitely hope I did. And you know what? Even though that third round didn't go my way, Sam Smith, why? And I love that song. I defend that song. But you know what? Overall, it was definitely a fun match. That Shrek question, I was glad I was able to break it down. So it was a fun match. Like Tim said, I didn't think DreamWorks was gonna go my way, and one of those questions didn't. But I was able to multiple choice my way through it, and actually hit 2 points on 2 of them. So. Again, great match. And, congrats to Brian on this. Great match.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Zaddeus, we will be seeing you again even though you lost today, you will be in the tournament. You'll just be at a bit of a lower seed now. But who would you like to see in the tournament? Is there anyone you're looking to play?
You know what? No one that I'm necessarily looking for, not looking forward to being placed against anyone. Don't hope that is any time. I just hope it's not some big time player or something. But I think I said this in my last match. It would be very cool if I play one of my former brothers of the house of Night Fury. It just if it just happened to happen, it happens.
All right. Well, we will see if that happens to happen. Indeed, sir. But thanks for being here. Always a pleasure to have you. But without further ado, we will talk to our winner today, the new America's Asses and Brian Michaels winning today. Brian, you did well. You got the Mission Impossible. I think Tim's right. That's probably the first time that's been spun today. What'd you think of it? How you feeling?
Was very happy to get Mission Impossible, or we get Spinner's Choice. Mission Impossible, I just watched them all, so they're most fresh in my mind, and I knew I could do well in those. So I was happy round 2 kind of sealed it for me. Round 1 started off, missed the first 2 questions, thought I was in for a long night, but it actually turned out pretty good. I'm just happy because now officially I'm at 1-1, so 50% win ratio. At this rate, if I can get one more win, I'll be 100%, and then if I can win a third one, I'll be 150% win ratio, right?
Look, the 150% win ratio is what we're aiming for here. We're looking for 150 wins this year, and I think that we can accomplish that.
Oh, okay.
I think we can. But I had fun. Zaddeus is one of the nicest and most fun guys in this community. So I just like being here playing with him, and congratulations to him for a good performance too.
Absolutely. I think we would all agree with that. It's always fun to see Zaddeus. But Brian, same question to you. You will be in the tournament at a higher seed now that you have a win under your belt. Is there anyone you are looking to come head-to-head with?
I don't even know. Give me a bunch of the rookies.
Okay.
Because then it's I don't want to pick on anybody who I think is bad, but I certainly don't want to play anybody who's good. So I'll just take that unknown quantity. How's that?
All right. What an answer that will make nobody angry.
I'll be Brian the Gatekeeper Michaels. Let's go.
That's what we're aiming for, Brian.
Brian, good to see you. America's Asses 2.0. We will see you in teams soon. But that will do it for us today. Tim, some final thoughts on the day's events.
Yeah, good match. Brian getting a win. That's nice. Zaddeus, he made an entertaining match. That's for sure. I love seeing that guy here. I'm excited that he's going to be back in the tournament too. I'm excited to see what both of these guys do next. And the new America's Asses, I'm glad they're keeping the name because man alive, that name really just, it fills me with joy, and it works much better now with Barr on the team, frankly. So I'm very excited to see what happens next.
All right, with that, thank you to Zaddeus. Thank you to Brian, Barr. Jacoby was there for a hot second. Thank you to Tim. This has been another episode of Fandom Fights. We'll see you next time.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.